The next witness.
Mr. Knight, thank you very much. Madam Speaker, I'm proud to welcome Ms. Barbara McClain to the Small Business Committee today. Ms. McClain is from the great town of Andalusia, Alabama, and is one of my constituents. As you know, she has been named a Small Business Hero for the success of her small business in Covington County, or Andalusia, Alabama. Ms. McClain is owner and president of McClain Contracting Company, Inc., a firm that has provided a range of services to military bases and other federal installations. Ms. McClain began her career as a bookkeeper and payroll clerk in 1968 and worked for several firms before incorporating her own business in 1990, selling ATVs and watercraft. Ms. McClain later transformed the business and became a licensed construction company, receiving an SBA certification as a HUD Zone and 8A firm in September 2005. With the program's assistance, McClain Contracting proposed by expanding its work to the federal level. The company has been awarded over $13 million in contracts by Keesler Air Force Base and performed work for other military and veteran service facilities in Mississippi. Having gained a reputation for quick quality work, McClain Contracting is currently seeking to expand its services throughout the southeast United States, or the southeastern region. In these uncertain economic times, it is incredibly important that we cultivate and support the entrepreneurs in our communities like Ms. McClain. Small businesses created, as our chairman indicated, 70 to 80% of all the new jobs in our economy. Additionally, many small businesses are started during recessions when entrepreneurs have nothing but a vision and the work ethic to make their businesses successful. So again, let me commend Ms. McClain and the thousands of small business owners around the country for the work they are doing. And it is my pleasure and privilege today to welcome Ms. McClain to the Small Business Committee and ask for her testimony this morning.
Madam Chairwoman, distinguished members,
Is the mic on?
it's like a
Is it on?
It's like a dream come true for a sharecropper's daughter from South Alabama to be in this building and in the presence of such an elite group of dedicated Americans. I am so humbled and overwhelmed. This could only happen in America. To be asked to testify to this committee under the Heroes of Small Business is such an honor. McClain Contracting Company is a small, woman-owned, Native American-owned construction company located in the southeast Alabama town of Andalusia. The corporation is owned by me and my son, Kevin McClain. Excuse me. The company got its start in 1990 as McClain Motors Incorporated, doing business as McClain Yamaha, a Yamaha dealership that sold ATVs and watercraft. We changed the name of the corporation in '97 and became McClain Contracting. The company became a general licensed contractor by the state of Alabama. We had achieved some success and had won some contracts on road and bridge projects in Alabama. But it was tough to find regular work. Our workforce consisted of me, my son, and 4 employees. Sometimes the only resource to laying off our workforce was to go to the bank and borrow money to make the payroll, so our valuable employees could take their wages home to meet their obligations. We did this without hesitation because we have always tried to treat our employees like family. We had to do what was best for them. I was not content and decided to pursue opportunities with the federal government. I was aware of the opportunities that could be available to our company in this direction. I contacted the Troy University Small Business Development Center for assistance. Counselors with the Troy Small Business Development Center first met with me and my son in October of '04. I began the process of applying for 8A and HUD Zone certification. Much of my time in '04 and '05, 14 months in fact, was spent working through the exhausting and frustrating 8A and HUD Zone certification process. I was certified 8A by the U.S. Small Business Administration September 15th of '05. It wasn't like the federal government suddenly started handing over work, but far from it. But certification was the best thing that ever happened to our family and our employees' families. After marketing to the federal government for 11 months, I negotiated my first federal contract, August 24th of '06, with Keesler Air Force Base, Biloxi, Mississippi. The contract was called SABRE. SABRE is a simplified acquisition of engineering requirements, which was an on-call service of the Air Force Base to do odd jobs, things like fixing and replacing air conditioners, plumbing, building remodeling. The contract was for 1 year. We completed this task in 4 months. The contracting officer was so pleased with the quality of our work, our ability to meet our commitments, that I negotiated another contract. Believe me, things haven't been the same since. Our reputation spread to other nearby federal installations like the Navy, CB Base in Gulfport, and the VA Hospital in Biloxi, awarding us contracts. Soon we began to expand beyond our success in Mississippi and secured contracts in the Florida Panhandle. We have completed $24,400,000 of contracts for federal agencies such as the Air Force, the Navy, the Army Corps of Engineers, the Veterans Administration, and the General Services Administration. We actually completed these contracts in 32 months. I am grateful more than words can express. We now have 31 full-time employees. Our strength lies with our employees, and we could not do what we have accomplished without them. The success of our business is due to hard work and dedication of our personnel, and I also give much of the credit of our business success to the staff at Troy Small Business Development Center and the SBA office in Birmingham for their assistance in helping me apply for the SBA certification. I am feeling really good about our recent success, but I'm not content to enjoy it without expressing an interest in sharing my story to help others who might be tempted to give up when things get tough. We have all heard the comment that I'm from the government and I'm here to help you. This is really true with the U.S. Small Business Administration. The personnel, the different programs, and training available to help anyone to succeed in the business world is available for the asking. Don't give up. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Help others anytime you can. In Alabama, 97% of employment is by small business. This means we really need Mr. Tom Tott and his staff at the Alabama District Office of the U.S. Small Business Administration in Birmingham, Alabama. Only in America, and with the grace of God, could someone like me have the opportunity for help and the chance to help others. In closing, I want to thank each of you for the support you give the Small Business Administration. You touch so many lives all over the U.S. through the Small Business Administration. And one other thing, I am so thankful that I live in Congressman Bobby Bright's district. Although he is young in Congress, you will see great things happen because he is here.
That